This is the new project, number 3, 1973 Toyota FJ Landcruiser. I picked it up from the Facebook Marketplace listing for what I consider a very good price. It's got the original engine, tranny, clutch. It's only got 85,000 miles on it. Belonged to the same gentleman for 30 years. He gave it to his son, and he was in Washington, had transported down to Oregon. Unfortunately, on the transport, they did not lock the hood, so the hood flew up and hit the front edge of the roof. And that's why you see that dent there. Replacement hoods are more expensive. I think this one will come out reasonably easy, hopefully, and I'll have to do some repair there. Not too major. The top's really not on correctly right now, so we're going to pull that off and repair it, put it on properly. There's just surface rust. You can see some rust spots there. The worst, I think, is probably some bubbles here. I'll pull the glass out, grind that down, kill it with the rust stop, which I'll show you the mixture for that in another video. There's the rear quarter panels are very solid. There's one little bubble there. The worst spot is behind the tire. There's a little bit there. A little bit there. But it's extremely solid. Okay, let's take a look at the interior. Pretty good. Floor is solid. Pull the mats out. It's got a. I've never seen the roll bars this extensive. Usually they end right about there. So I don't know if this is a custom one or if this was stock. Not sure. So, taxi. The clamps on right now because the don't have bolts for this yet. The top to the tub. So I'm gonna get replacement seats. These are not the original seats on the tail. So I'm gonna replace those. I don't know what it is. Something. Certain aroma to classic vehicles. Maybe Land Cruiser has it at home, but I think it's a great smell. Start this baby up. You can see a little more of the rust here. As I mentioned, this is the worst part right here. So need to grind that out and then treat it down to bare metal. And then use the rust stop on it. Back the lid stays on, up, which is good. Don't know if I trust it though. I think I want to replace that. I just don't want to get clocked in the head there. This is all good. Seats aren't original. You can see, I think this was I think these are both newer model seats. So I thought about getting stock, but I'm thinking I'm going to go with this is I think this is from pretty sure get comments on this, but this is probably a newer model, I'm sure, and they could be different Landcruiser, not an FJ40, I'm not sure, but because there's headrest brackets here, and this year I believe did not include headrest. So I am going to get taller seats, probably in black. So you can see the fabric on that. That's not. That doesn't go. So my mistake on the switching bumpers out. That bumper is welded to the frame. So one way to go back to stock is to cut these welds. That might be really difficult. So don't know if I'm just going to add higher brake light. I don't want to get away from original, but can't have the brakes hidden like that. I mean, if you get down here and you're following behind, anyway, we'll see. Definitely going to go back to stock wheels and tires. This thing might be good for off-road, but highway driving, it's all over the place. It's hard to keep this thing on the road. It's the 45-minute drive I had to bring it to where I am. So, anyway, that's about it. So next video with what work we do on the body.